Let's have a look at the new Multicam feature in 10.0.3. To set this up, I've imported footage from 3 cameras. These cameras are different codecs. One is tape and 2 are card cameras. The first camera is set at a fixed wide angle. The second camera is at the back of the church, and camera 1 is a roving camera that moves around the ceremony. Well, the fixed camera and the camera at the rear of the church ran continuously, and the roving camera was turned on and off during the ceremony. Okay, so what are we going to do with Multicam? Well, as you can see here, these are the different cameras. So this is the camera at the back of the church. This is the fixed camera, which is viewing from this one angle. These clips here are all from the roving camera, which moves around to different locations in the church. One of the key things of the Multicam feature is the ability to name and organize your media. Now, what we're going to do here is look at naming these clips in the inspector and giving them different angles. So if we go over to make sure the inspector is activated, and you'll notice that the inspector here for this clip has the ability to change the camera name. Now, you're going to see later why this is so important. It makes life so much easier when you're actually doing the edit. So we're currently selected on the number 1 camera, and let's select all of the number 1 camera and give those clips the name camera 1. Now we'll click select the back camera, the fixed camera, there it is there, and we'll call this camera 3. Now, there's only one clip related to that camera, so that's the only one we need to name there, and here's camera 2, so we'll call that camera 2. Now, in the inspector, at the moment, we're looking at the basic view, which gives us the camera name, but if we extend that view a little and have a look under the general view, you'll notice that we have a lot more information that we can add here, including camera angles, should we want to work with those, scenes and reels, etc. But just for our exercise, the basic view is enough because it allows us to change the camera name. Now that we've used the inspector, let's close it to give ourselves some more real estate, and we will close the event library. When we select the Multicam clips, all of the Multicam clips, with the Command key, we can right-click on them and select New Multicam Clip. Now this will give us some choices on how Final Cut is going to synchronize these clips. Okay, let's give it a name. Good idea. Wedding clips. And we now can have a look at the various selections. We could go everything on automatic, and generally speaking that will normally do a good job. What it will do is it will use the audio in all of the clips and try and synchronize them. Now, if some of the audio is particularly out of place with the audio in the other clips, then this may not work too well. The other thing with using the automatic on audio synchronization, it will take a considerable amount of time for Final Cut to sort out all of the audio waveforms to match them up. It does pay to help it along the way a little.